Hi YouTube family, this is Juanita again, dropping another bang video for you guys on tonight. This video is me telling you how me and my family ended up living in a motel 4 months ago. Okay, I was living in a 4-bedroom house, me and my kids. So the landlord of the building had lost the building. The building was in foreclosure almost a year before I found out that he lost it. So I was giving him my rent money some at a time. Okay, but I was giving him rent. And then one day out of nowhere he told me to don't give him no more rent because he's getting out of the business because he's too old to be in the business. And I found out the reason he was telling me that is because he knew that he had lost the building. Anyway, to make a long story short, the water company came out. They cut the water off in the whole building. But mind you, I didn't let them in. I didn't let them in because I knew they was coming to cut the water off. So in my mind, I'm thinking like my landlord is behind on the water bill, so they come to cut the water off. I still did not know that the building was in foreclosure right away. So then one day I just happened to, out of nowhere, was on the internet, and I put my building address in, and when I hit the search button, foreclosure.com popped up. So I clicked on foreclosure.com and I went on there, and that was my building address on foreclosure.com in foreclosure. So that's how I found out that my building was in foreclosure, because I went up on the foreclosure.com. So like I said, once again, the water company came out to cut the water off. Then out of nowhere one morning, people's coming out and forced me and my kids out the building. So I asked the old landlord, son, can I come back and get me and my kids stuff the next day? Because the same day we was forced out the building, me and my kids only took like one bag of clothes with us. And I asked him, can I come back the next day and get the rest of our things? So he told me, yeah. So the next day, me and my daughter went back to get our things. Most of our stuff was gone. Over $3,000 worth of me and my kids' things was stolen. The old landlord's son claimed somebody broke in that apartment the same day I left and stole all of me and my kids' stuff. They stole my flat screen smart TV. They stole my daughter's laptop. They stole a lot of stuff, just put it like that. So basically me and my kids ended up losing everything we owned except one bag of clothes. So my brother came and got me and my kids. We were standing on the porch. My daughter called my brother and told my brother they forced us out the building. My brother took our work early and came and got me and my kids. And that's when he put us in the motel. He went to the bank, asked for money at the bank. He took us to the grocery store, get some food, and then he brought us in the motel and paid some nights for us to stay in the motel. So that's how me and my kids end up living in a motel. And I was really devastated that I had lost everything I owned except one bag of clothes, me and my kids. And then a few days after I lost everything I owned, me and my kids, I'm in the bed asleep. I get a phone call about 10 in the morning. My mom called, wake me up out of my sleep, telling me they found my brother dead. One of my brothers dead. So I was literally like in disbelief. I was shocked. I was in disbelief. I was devastated. I had like 3-4 panic attacks that day. I went into a panic attack, like literally, like soon as she told me the news I went into a panic attack. So then I called my dad because my brother was living with my dad. And my dad told me that he got a phone call like at 6 o'clock in the morning. The police calling him, telling him they found Junior dead. So my dad was too terrified to go find out was it really true. So the police came to my dad's house with the report, letting them know that it was true. He really was dead. They really found him dead. So I was so, oh my gosh, I was just literally so emotionally devastated and messed up because I just lost everything. And then my brother turned around and died. And then probably about a month later, I had thought I found me and my kids a house in Naperville. I was happy. I was excited. I got my taxes and I gave this supposed to be new owner the rent and the security deposit, and this man like scammed me out of almost $3,000. Had me thinking he was gonna rent me and my kids this house. He gave me the lease and everything, and he took my money. He ran off and never gave me the keys. So it's like I had like 3 losses back to back. So that's how I'm ending up living in the motel. And I have cried a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I cried a lot the last 4 months. Off and on, I have literally cried a lot. Because I was in so much emotional pain. So it was just sad. And I didn't even get a chance to go to my brother's funeral because I had lost everything. I didn't have no money, buy me nothing to wear. I didn't have nothing to wear to his funeral. That hurted me that I couldn't even make it to his funeral. It hurted me that he died, but it really devastated me because I couldn't make it to his funeral. And he went to spend the night at his friend's house. And he went to sleep on their couch. His friends told my dad they woke up the next morning and found Junior dead on their couch. So I'm like, to me that was just weird. Like how he just went over there to spend the night and died in his sleep like that. I don't know if he was already sick and he didn't tell anyone. What the situation was at the time, but, and then, so then I end up going to get me a new job. I started working at BP gas station. Now, mind you, I had to literally go to work every day with some hot boots on in the summer, this summer, because I didn't have no shoes. They hurted me so bad that I didn't have no shoes. I was literally on the phone talking to the pastor, telling the pastor I don't have no shoes. I have to wear boots to work every day. Told him I had got a new job because the pastors prayed for God to bless me with a new job, and they prayed for us to get back on our feet, me and my kids. But the thing about it is, I didn't have no shoes to wear to work. I didn't have nothing. So literally me and my kids got one bag of clothes each. I finally got me a pair of shoes. My daughter finally got a pair of shoes. Because my daughter walked around with some flip-flops on. She didn't even have no shoes. But my other 2 kids, they had shoes. But the thing about it is, it's a hurtful thing to lose everything you own and have to start over from scratch. I had never experienced nothing like that. I had never went through nothing like that. As far as, getting forced out and all my things getting stolen like that. And then a few days after I lost everything, I lost my brother. And then got scammed out my income tax check. So it was like 3 big losses I had experienced back to back to back. So that's why I was telling my mom, the situation about me and my mom way more closer. The situation about me and my kids way more closer. It brought me closer to certain people, But me and my mom was talking like a week ago. And I was telling my mom, I said, you got to be mindful of how you treat people, because you don't know what a person been through. You know, you don't know what a person been through in their life. And you know, it's so sad and hurtful, because I had went to this place called the Journeys of Home. And when I went to this place, I went to sign up. This pastor told me about this place. And I went there to sign up for their programs, because they got different programs. Like they help you get clothes, and they have food. And they also got bus passes if you need bus fare to get back and forth to work. So they got like different programs. They even got a program to help you find an apartment if you're looking for an apartment. Because I am currently looking for an apartment for me and my kids. So it's like I went to that program, and they signed me a case manager, and I end up, you know, sitting down there for some hours. And it's this young lady that was there. She was a Chinese lady. She's about 21, 22, 23. She's young. And so when I got ready to leave, they had gave me some plates of food, because they fixed some hot food down there. They gave me some plates of food for me and my kids to bring for me and my kids, so I can bring home for me and my kids. They also gave me some bags of food to bring home for me and my kids. So this lady, she grabbed my bag. She's like, let me help you carry your bags. And this other lady said, don't let her help you carry your bags, because she's sick. She has cancer. And I was like, what? She said, she's sick. She has cancer. Don't let her help you carry your bag. She's not supposed to be carrying nothing heavy. And I was so shocked to hear that. I was like, wow, she has cancer. And the lady was like, yes. And I'm like, oh my God, because she's so young. She's about 21, 22 years old. So I had told her, I said, no, that's okay. I said, don't grab my bags, because I heard that you were sick. She said, oh, I'm feeling okay today. I can help you with your bag. That's what God put us here for, to help bless each other. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't want you to carry nothing heavy. She said, no, I'm okay, you know. And she said, yo, you got your riders out there? I said, well, I just called a lift. You know, I called a lift up here, and I'm taking a lift back home. And she said, okay. And then she grabbed the bag anyway, walk out the door with me. I walk out the door. I go in front of the building, because I had ordered me a lift ride. Anyway, to make a long story short, I asked her while I was waiting on my lift, I said, how did you end up with cancer? She said, oh, I became homeless in January, and I lost everything I owned, and I was sleeping on the streets, outside on the streets. I was sleeping up on the bridges, and I was eating out of different garbage cans. That's how I ended up with cancer. That broke my heart so bad, I wanted to cry. Right there in that girl's face. I was like, wow. She said, the doctor told me I said, what kind of cancer? First she said, the doctor told me that's how I ended up with cancer. I was eating out different garbage cans. I was like, really? She said, yes. I said, what kind of cancer do you have? She said, I have colon cancer. I said, oh my gosh. I said, I'm so sorry to hear that. I said, where are you living now? She said, oh, I'm sleeping in the shelter on the floor. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I wish I had an apartment right now. I will move you in with me and help you get on your feet, even though I don't know you. It's just so heartbreaking to see and run into things and run into people that went through some devastating things. Even though I went through what I went through, it still hurts me when I run into other people and they went through something. That broke my heart. I was like, wow. I left that place. I came home to the motel. I picked up the phone and I called the church and talked to the pastor. And I was telling the pastor about it, and the pastor's like, well, we're going to pray that don't happen to you and your kids. We're going to pray that you and your kids don't end up out there in the streets. I was like, no, I don't want to end up out there homeless like that with nowhere to go. You know, so you're blessed to have a roof over your head. You're blessed to have clothes on your back, food on your table. So many people got so many things to be grateful for and don't even realize it, and they take things for granted. You know, you got to stop taking things for granted. You got to stop taking people's for granted. You got to learn how to, humble yourself and treat people right. I never thought in a million years I would have went through what I went through 4 months ago. But God is able, and I thank God. If it wasn't from the pastors at my church, if it wasn't for my mom and my kids, and just looking at my kids every day on a daily basis, I don't think I would have made it this far. They won't kept me going. They gave me the strength I need to keep going. So to everybody out there, if you're going through something, God want to bring you out of it. He is able. And I just thank the Lord because me and my kids had so many good prayers prayed over us the last 4 months from different pastors. From different pastors at my church, from different pastors at other churches. It's so many, it's the different pastors pray for God to bless us to get back on our feet. For God to bless us financially, for God to bless us to find jobs. So it's a blessing when you got somebody that cares. When you go through something like that, just to have somebody that show they care makes a difference. It makes a difference when you are loved and when you got somebody that care about you. When you got somebody that care about what you've been through, it makes a difference. I thank God for every last one of you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Share this video. You never know, this can be helping someone. This can be helping someone that even went through this before or going through the same thing I went through. Which I hope nobody went through that because I don't wish that on nobody. Not even myself. My niece, thank God, I thank God for her. She's a minister. I have a niece, she's 26 years old. And she's a minister. She don't have her own church. She preaches at different churches. And she's my brother's daughter. She's married to a young youth pastor. She don't have no kids. She did a GoFundMe page for me. Soon I lost everything I owned 4 months ago. She did a GoFundMe page to try to raise $3,000 for me and my kids to help us get back on our feet. She shared it on Facebook, but it ended up getting taken down because my brother didn't want it on Facebook because he didn't want, I guess, a bunch of people, I guess a bunch of folks knowing what I went through. I don't know. Anyway, it got taken down, but she donated. She donated to my GoFundMe page. My niece, she was the first one that donated to my GoFundMe page, but she was the only one that donated to it. To be honest, did nobody else donate to it. But I'm just thankful that she made a GoFundMe page to try to raise some money to bless me and my kids to get back on our feet. So I am really thankful. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful I met you guys. Don't be a stranger. Like I said, we are family now. Stay on this journey with me. We all have a testimony. We all have a praise report. We all done been through something. My story might not be the same as yours, but I guarantee you, everybody have a story. Drop a comment down below in the comment section. I'm going to keep these videos coming. I love you guys. Jesus love you guys. God is able. He's able. We're going to love on one another, pray for one another, and be a blessing to one another. So I just wanted to let you guys know, keep your head up. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Whatever you're going through, God finna bring you out of it. Whatever you've been through, God is a healer. He can heal your emotions. He can heal you mentally. Whatever you've been through, God can heal you. The pain, he can heal the pain. Because Lord knows I've been through a lot of pain these last 4 months. But I know God is a healer. All right, you guys, stay blessed. Don't be no stranger. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on standing each other's lives and loving on each other and treating each other right and being there for each other. All right, love you guys. Deuces.